Hi everyone, in this video this is a house video. You may have seen in my channel a couple of videos where I've done like £2 million house or mega super house, or just like house porn of just like awesome mega cool houses. And as my day job as a property photographer, I get to go into lots of cool places, and today I have to show you this one. Although because like the second I walked in I was like, no way, pretty much. Not because it's a super mega large one, but because it's like totally not. Let me show you, for example. I'll just correct the white balance first. Okay, so as you walk in the front door, you're like bang, straight into the kitchen. And like to the point where you're even looking like, oh, hold on, this fridge is built into the wall. They've actually squeezed a fridge and a washing machine in right there. And then you've got your kitchen, there's like, wonder what's in here. It's like, no way, could this be the toilet? And like, boom! Yes, it is, toilet and a shower room in this tiny little area. So I thought that was quite cool. Then I saw that there's some stairs, so I was like, okay, I wonder, maybe it gets really big upstairs, maybe there's more more to the whole flat. And well, let's have a look. So as we go up, then you come up and you're like, hold on. Okay, so this is definitely a small person's flat, or like a single person's house. So it's kind of cool, but then there's another floor. So this is the dining area, and the sitting room, and the wardrobes, pretty much. And from the outside, this place actually looks like a little bit like a church. Then there's the upstairs, which, for my big heavy ass, going up these stairs is a little bit nerve-wracking because those are just narrow bits of wood. But this reminds me of like a Swiss chalet. And then the bed, how on earth the removal men or the delivery guys had to build it in here. You've got this little pointy roof. I love pointy roofs. And so you're effectively, whew, okay, if you fall out your bed and you knock over the banisters, then you could be way down there. But tiny, yes, and like I'm definitely gonna batter my head every time you come off the bed. But this is so cool. It's like, oh, I wonder what's in here. Some shelves. So they've really squeezed in everything into this tiny little flat, and I love it. It's really weird. Like, sometimes massive, mega, super big houses are great, but I just really like little things like this. I think it's pretty cool. Now, the challenge though is for me to be able to get great looking marketing shots for the property management company that runs this. So it's like, okay, what angles, what corner of the room do I go into to try and shoot this so it looks so I get as much as possible, because it pretty much is that. So what I'll do is I'll put the photos at the end of this video so you can see where I shot the rooms from. So on the company website that is marketing this property, they've only got one photo at the moment. And I'll show you, here are the photos which I took myself. Let me just get them for you. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to run through all the photos so you can see kind of where I started and where I finished on these shots. So downstairs into the kitchen, there's not really many angles you can get. It looks pretty, it doesn't look great showing this big blank bit of wall. See, if they had a photo or a picture frame up there, that would have been good. So that's just the kind of kitchen as it is, adding a bit more flash. The settings you usually do is highlights down, shadows up, clarity up a little bit. So from there to there, the difference was I just took away this clothes dryer there, and then worked on the kind of flash power settings on going on as well. I also made sure that the seats were out, but at the side you can see there's a bin and there's an ironing board there. So I kind of cropped in a little bit, but then the flash was hitting off up here, not very good. This one, nice and bright, strong, powerful flash. That one's not bad, and it's pretty straight. Like the actual fridge here is at an angle. Here is one which I've actually edited quite a bit. So there's actually two very different looks. There's this look which is just how it came out of the camera with the flash. And then there's this look, which you can see I've done quite a lot of changes in the history setting. So the initial shot was just the kind of natural light inside the place. But with the natural light comes this odd kind of shadow down here, different shadows up here, another shadow here. Using flash, you kind of get rid of this shadow. It's more just kind of bright around this area. So that's something I was kind of wary about. Then I thought, it's pretty low down into it. Maybe if I get a little bit, if I'm looking down a bit. So I moved the chairs here. The bucket, I had nowhere to go. I'd moved everything out the way. So the bin's out the way, the thing that was there is out the way, the chairs have moved around. The bread bin, have I moved that into the picture? Yeah, I've added the bread bin into the image to kind of hide some of where that plug is there. You're seeing less of the side of the wall there, so I thought that looked a bit better. A little bit higher up, you can start to see there's little shelves up in the top corner, different lighting. But the one which I finished on, the final shot of the kitchen, was this image. So this is me just trying to kind of get the flash, natural light which was coming in from the kind of window behind me, and the tungsten lights were inside the place. So that was the final shot I did of the kitchen. I did another couple of shots trying to shoot from another angle, showing the stairs. I sent that one to them as well, just so you can see that there are a cupboard there, and that's where the shower is, but not one which I would probably use in the marketing. But again, I give a lot of shots which I may not use in the marketing, but sometimes they will want it in the marketing. So then the next bit is up into the middle, or the first floor. It's like, how on earth do I do this? To try and show the top and bottom? What can I show here? So for this, I had to get into the window. This is my window shot. And yes, to get that shot, I am having to crouch in the actual window to get that one. Cool. So for this bit, there's really only a couple of angles that you can do, which you kind of want to be looking in the way. I tried to get a shot of looking out to the window as well. We'll see that in a minute. But you kind of want straight on, and you kind of do it horizontal or vertical, landscape or portrait way. This is landscape way. But then trying to get it in a little bit of the angle so you see a bit more of the wall here might be more of a sales point, and you get more of an angle of the stairs going up the way. Also just gives it a bit of more of an angle to it. Portrait-wise, we're not really wanting to see too much of the white part of the wall there. Big light up here. I wanted to turn that off actually. No, I did turn that off, but then it just became really a bit dark up there. So I left that one on, and I did this other one as well, trying to get right to the edge of that, but I was so squished in the corner, it didn't work. So the final shot I sent from this angle with me in the mirror, or in the window, is this. So you can see the dining table, the bed, the stairs, the upstairs bed. Shooting from the other angle, trying to show kind of how there's stairs as well, didn't really work. The other bit which I did shoot from is from sitting at the dining table there. So I squeezed myself into the dining table and I tried to get that shot there, and I quite like that one. I definitely sent that one off to them. So that's a nicely well exposed shot, and there's no big light being distracting in the top part of the image. So that is probably my favourite image of the second floor there. A shot looking down the way, wouldn't be using that. And the bedroom, how am I meant to shoot the bedroom? Not a clue. So that was the shots from the bedroom looking down as well. Probably not they're going to use, but I did also send off a picture of what was their kind of local area. So right outside the front of the building, there's this nice little harbour down at the front of Edinburgh, top of Edinburgh even, and the external shots just pretty much the same. There's not really much I could do. The sun is totally in the wrong position for me, so I did a little bit of highlighting of the building as best as I could, and then I didn't use that one. What was the other shot? There's another shot I did of the front which I got from the start, this one. So that's kind of a slightly better external shot there. So there you go, that was how I edited the photos and the ones that were sent off. Hope it helps. Cheers, bye bye.